Simmarser simmarkringen simmarser simmarkringen simmarser simmarkringen.
I'm a fancy sir. I'm a fancy man.
Hello? That is a lot, sir. Thank you for the 29 months. You're already on your way home? That's good. I like that. My Sims is currently stuck on a loading screen. You can't see it, but I mean, I'm just like watching it and it's like, it's not going anywhere. It's fine though. Mandy, welcome in. Squirrel Mom, Tara, Lorraine, Renee, welcome in as well. Mandy, I think I said that. Sir Lilu, Amy, hi. It's so good to see you all. Starlin, welcome in. How is it going? Leo, welcome in as well. Liz, welcome in. Not the first freak I see today where The Sims is on Friday mood. I know, right? Stream, you mean stream? That's what I figured. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that, honestly. It's a little bit annoying. I'm going to have to restart the game, I think. Well, maybe it's going somewhere. It might also be because I was doing all the things at once. I was going live, setting up the stream, but also loading into the game, deleting, bulldozing a lot, you know, that kind of thing. So it might just be a little much. Your autocorrect is being crazy. It's okay. It's Friday for autocorrect as well. We get it. It's fine. It's very not demure that I have to sit through this loading screen though. I think I'm gonna have to force quit and reopen the game. How's everyone doing today? Happy Friday. Is it final workday of the week or is it like already weekend for some of you? Tell me all the things. Tell me how it's going. Oh, we have some ads starting, I think. Your shirt, how was the concert? Listen, I had such a phenomenal time last night. I went to see the Jonas Brothers by myself. And it was great. It was great. I had such a great seat. I got a seat, though. It's like at the Aristocrat. Like, you get a seat, but no one's sitting, you know? You're just, like, standing there. But I had a great seat. It was really good. And I don't know. It was just so much fun. It was so fun. And they were so good, too. It's final workday for me, working from home, so not so bad. That sounds cozy. I love that. Final workday for you as well, Lolly. That sounds good. You're doing great. I have weekend shifts at my job, so 2 more days to go. Exactly, right. Right. I kind of feel you. I work on Sundays, so weekend is not really weekend for me either, usually. Katie! Guess whose birthday it is, everyone? My Sims is, by the way, still on a loading screen. Just thought I'd let you know. It's Katie's birthday! Katie, my love! Happiest of birthdays. I love you so much. And I hope you have a very chill and just like cozy birthday today, where you get to eat lots of goodies and treats and just like get to hang out all day. I love you so much. Final workday for you? Yeah. Phil! We're the Stardew Hollow? No. Stars Hollow series. We're gonna do the Dragonfly Inn today. I think I also want to attempt the mansion at some point. Emily's and Richard's. That one comes with a lot of creative freedom though, because there's barely anything to find on it. Vanessa, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. I have to restart my game. Sorry, hang on. This is really frustrating. Why are you being stinky, Sims? I know you can't see it, but I can see it. I did something to my neck and have limited movement, so I can't wait to just take it easy and try to heal all weekend. Oh, goodness, I'm so sorry. That's so rough, huh? When your neck hurts and like you can barely move. Oh, I'm so sorry you're going through that. I really hope that you get to just rest over the weekend and I hope it heals. It's so annoying. I know exactly what kind of pain you're talking about. The dining room table is the main character. This is true. The dining room, I feel like, is kind of classic and not that, like, that's, you could definitely decorate that. Okay, let me restart my game, see if it works now. What if the game's just broken today? Well, I was playing earlier, so it shouldn't be. But, yeah, it's not starting. Oh, here he goes. Okay. Oh my god, Sims, come on. Don't be annoying. Please take care and make sure we get lots of water. Yeah, lots of hydration, speaking of which. I have lots of hydration here as well. Just chatting stream is what we're doing then, I guess. Yeah. And I got some merch at the concert. Clearly, I had to. I got a crew neck. I got a sweater. It says Jonas Brothers, and it has pictures. Clearly, I love merch. Okay, here's the game. Oh, it's so slow. Well, I barely ever have any issues when it comes to this with The Sims. Like, I have glitches, but never really ever like this. Sometimes, but not often. The past couple of weeks, it's been like it's been annoying with loading, force quitting, like needing to restart. It's a whole thing. I don't know why. Merch equals chef's kiss. Yeah, I agree. I'm on my Gilmore Girls rewatch and my sons are slowly getting drawn into the show. I love that so much. Oh, that is very, very cozy. So Katie, you're just chilling for your birthday? I'm in the wrong save file, I think. Fortnite, welcome in. I'm doing good. How are you? And Bomer, welcome in. Is it one of the updates that's doing it? I think so. Maybe it could also be a mod that's interfering with it. So maybe it's my fault, you know? I don't know. I have them all updated. But I think someone said that Better Built By still, though, is interfering with the quest, the Reaper reward thing. And maybe that's something that the game just doesn't like. Definitely a possibility. Maybe a little bit of both, yeah. Yeah. You have a hair appointment? Oh, right, in an hour for highlights and lowlights. I love that so much. Little treat for yourself. That's good. Then chilling and Mr. Katie is bringing home pizza. Oh. Pizza. That sounds really good. Pizza, honestly. What kind of pizza are you getting? Oh, okay. Here we go. I need you to move in here so we get all the fall vibes. Okay, thank you. Just setting up my game. I am incredibly unprepared today. I was editing a video. I was editing my gameplay legacy or my pack legacy video for YouTube up until like 10 minutes before I had to go live. I was like, wait, wait, I have things to do. So that's why I'm a little behind. Josephine, welcome in. How is it going? Mac, thank you for the lurk. I really appreciate it. Had to remove and reinstall all of my mods just yesterday. Oh, that's annoying. Excuse me. Lolly. Thank you so much for gifting us up to Joe. That is so incredibly kind and generous of you. Thank you. That's very sweet. I really appreciate it so much. I hope they enjoy their emotes and ad-free viewing. That's incredible. Thank you, thank you. Okay. So I definitely had to do some research on the Dragonfly Inn because I'm currently at the point in my rewatch where I'm on season 4 and so they're still renovating the Dragonfly Inn. So I haven't really seen a lot of Dragonfly Inn stuff yet. I've been looking up pictures and like reference online. So I have stuff to go off of, thankfully. So that's good. Also, I don't like how the sun is hitting the lot at the moment. I think I want it a little either earlier in the day or later in the day. Where's the sun going? Okay, I think we need it earlier. Let's say 9. Yeah, that's better. Now it's cloudy. No, we're not doing that. It's not cloudy. It's sunny. Please get yeeted. No, it's not rainy. It's sunny. It's also not prank day. Stop. Stop. Freshy, thank you for the lurk. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Come on, sun. I see you. I love that we have a pile of leaves in front. It's sunny. It's day 8 of 14 of fall. Okay, well, I like it. The colors are pretty. We can work with this. The soft colors are nice. Okay. Sassy, welcome in. How is it going? Dragonfly Inn. Yeah, here we go. Oh, Fortnite. Thank you for the closed captions. I think I forgot about it. Yes. Here we go. It should be on now. Perfect. I did another deep dive into the blog post yesterday, and I feel like this expansion pack was very well thought out. I'm super excited for the world. It feels super cozy and somewhere I would enjoy playing. I feel the same. From the looks of it, I am very, very excited about the world it comes with. We did watch the trailer yesterday, by the way, together here on stream, so if you missed it, you could always go and watch the VOD. And yeah, in case you missed it, like all of it, there's a new trailer for The Sims Life and Death expansion pack coming out on October 31st. I'm excited about it. My first reaction was I'm pumped. Like, I love what's coming. Then I sat, like, it sunk in a little bit and I was thinking about it some more and I was like, okay, they went for a very realistic approach in specific areas when it comes to death. And I feel like that can be very triggering for a lot of players. So I also understand that, I don't know, maybe for some people it's just too realistic. A lot of people want more realism in the game, and for me personally, it's not triggering that much. I mean, clearly it's a real life topic and something that you handle, like you have to deal with. But I feel like for me personally, it's not triggering in that way. And I like the amount of realism it brings, like what it brings to the game. But I can also understand that for a lot of people it is triggering. You know what I mean? Like a little bit too realistic. A few moments myself where it was triggering, but I can deal. Exactly, yeah. And that's clearly different for everyone, which is good. But yeah, I also understand like how for some people maybe this is not a pack that they want in their silly little Sims game where everything is silly and cozy and chaotic in a cute way. You know what I mean? Butterfly, thank you so much for the lurk. I really appreciate it. It feels like they really went for it this time. Fingers crossed. Yeah, from what I've read and seen, there's a lot to it, and I am excited for that. Hello, sir. Hello. Being a Reaper, I know, that's exciting. And that looks like an active career, too, right? So I'm actually kind of excited about it. Tea is still too hot. Bringing in some darkness. Exactly. And I do like that. I feel like they did that, but then also at the same time, the town is very cozy from what we've seen so far. And I'm glad that it's not just like Forgotten Hollow, spooky gray vibes. You know what I mean? This looks like it can be that, but it's like layered, if that makes sense. Cemeteries. I'm excited about that because I make those anyway whenever I do gameplay. Whereas all of you know she will be a Reaper. Oh, this is her pack. I'm so excited for a full world 2 instead of 5-lot world. Yeah, same. Because we just, when it comes to those vibes, we just have the vampires one clearly, which is very small. You made cemeteries in The Sims 3. There were functional ones in The Sims 3. I never played The Sims 3, so I don't know. Did they say what the inspiration behind the world is? They didn't, I don't think. Or at least I don't know. Hi, sir.
Hello.
The town is gorgeous, I agree.
Wie geht's?
It's going good.
Jeans beans.
How are you? Yes, the Jeans Beans. Sir calls the Jonas Brothers the Jeans Beans. People have been saying Romania. Ooh, yeah, Eastern Europe could definitely be it. I mean, it fits. It does. I completely forgot there were cemeteries in Sims 3. Yeah, clearly. I did not know. Okay, so... here's what we're building. This is a picture of the Dragonfly Inn that is definitely gonna help me. It's not a picture. Well, I mean, it's a picture, but it's a sketch. This is what it looks like. The floor plan of this building, I found a picture of a floor plan that I think I'm gonna follow. I'm not sure how accurate it is. Also, I know that Lorelai at some point specifies that the Dragonfly Inn has 10 rooms. I already am confused because there is no bedrooms downstairs from what I've seen for layout inspiration. So there's going to be 10 bedrooms upstairs. I'm not sure if that's gonna fit, but we'll see. TV show magic, exactly. Yeah, I've been trying to do my research. I want to find as many things as possible when it comes to rebuilding this, so I can get as close as I possibly can within, like, for myself, you know? Because I just think that's fun. Also, there's a picture where, and this does not ring a bell whatsoever. Here's that floor plan picture that I found. It's very small, but as you can see, there is a really small separate bedroom with a bathroom in a separate little building next to it. And I'm like, I don't recall that. Or do I? Like, do they ever do anything with that? There is also horse stables here on this side, I think. You remember that? Yeah? That is where Lorelai sends her mom and dad to. Right! Because I saw that, I was like, it sort of rings a bell, but at the same time, what? You know? I can't find any pictures of the exterior of this. So I have this little floor plan thingy, which is fun, but I don't have a an exterior visual. May, welcome in. How is it going? My love, it's so good to see you. Hi. It's a suite outside. The parents stay out there when they're doing the test run. Oh, yeah. Yeah. This is true. Cram, welcome in. How is it going? So yeah, I might just come up with something. And then there's supposed to be stables here. This lot is not endless, but it's still pretty big. So I think we can do something with that. I think we can. And then I found this really cool poster, by the way, that I want framed. I'm sorry, I want this in my house. What the heck, that's cool. Look at that. That is so pretty. I want this framed. But they have this really cool fountain kind of thing in the middle with a pathway. Hi, Flu. Going around it. There's no pathway here, but I know they have that in the show. And then there's like a stables off to this side here. So we could definitely do that too. Emily and Richard were fighting and Lorelai knew that they were trying to hide it. Right. So the test run, I think I'm almost there episode-wise. I think I'm close to it. Mini Mitch Island, welcome in. How is it going? Okay, so I basically have all different types of inspiration here. The interior is going to be rough. I don't know. That staircase, yeah. I mean, this building is just a lot bigger on the inside than it looks on the outside. TV magic, it's fine. It's fine. We can work with it, though. We can work with it. You're catching up to me? I know, I'm watching it literally every day. Every morning when I have breakfast, and then sometimes just like whenever I have time, you know? Okay, we're getting started. It's always scary to get started. It's always scary. I'm just scared. I'm so scared. But we got this. We could do it. Already, this needs to be way more in the back. Like this, sort of. Also, I'm going to immediately start with medium wall height. So that it doesn't look weird later on. And then it has those 4 dormers up top. And I think it has... I need to open multiple pictures. I need to open this one, and I need to look at the floor plan picture at the same time. Just kind of like setting that up for myself. Gilmore Girls, I'm glad I'm not the only one in the world that loves the show. I love the entire, I have the entire series on DVD. That's so fun. I love this Gilmore Girl build series you've got going on. May, thank you. I love your Twilight one. I absolutely loved your Bella Swan's house that you were working on. It's turning out so good. I don't remember the house at all, but then I Googled it and oh my God, it's so accurate. Yeah, a lot of us love Gilmore Girls, and I'm so happy about that. So from the looks of it, it has a bump out. But first, I need to figure out if this is the right size proportion for the facade of it. You know what I mean? The porch is pretty... I feel like that's about the right size for the porch. You're doing Twilight, May? I'll have to go. Yes, go follow May. You can shout yourself out, May, please. Little shout out to you, please. Talented, incredible, amazing, show-stopping, never been done before. Twilight rebuild. And then those dormers, they don't really pop out, but I think I'm going to do that anyway. I feel like these dormers aren't really dormers, they're just little roof pieces, but they don't actually stick out from here. But I think I'm going to do that anyway, because I think it adds a little something that I like to the build. I'm going to have to do 4 of them though. And that's not gonna center. No. Okay. I like it better when they have 2 spaces between them. It's less cramped that way. And then I might need to make it wider on either end. Maybe. Figuring out the size proportions is the hardest part, I feel. See, I don't know if I like that. Maybe. Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. I can always move it. I love you too. I'm just speaking facts here. I can't help it. Maybe it does need to be smaller. I can't tell. I can't tell. Let's keep it like this for now. Olive, my lovely hi. Putting pizza in the oven. Everyone's having pizza today. I'm so jealous. You fixed the September. It's off. Thank you. I forgot about that. I totally forgot about it. I got the complete series as a gift from my boyfriend back in the day. The relationship didn't work out, but I got Gilmore Girls out of it. I mean, it's worth it. It's definitely worth it for that. Shout out for me. You downloaded Maze builds along with yours. Oh my god, I love that. That's so sweet. Thank you for that gigantic emote of my face. I really appreciate it all. Good morning, I put all your Gilmore Girl builds on my Brindleton Bay. Oh my goodness, Luna. That is so sweet. Welcome in. Good morning, I love that. Thank you for saying that and for being here. So sweet. Would leave it big, 10 rooms is a lot. Yeah, you're right. That's kind of my thought process here too. We'll see how we go with 10 rooms. Though, I guess 9, because the outside room, the little suite that's not inside the inn, is also a room. So, I guess that's good. And then, I think it has a porch going around. Is that a porch going around? It goes... Real life builds are just weird. And they look weird in The Sims. But I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna leave it like this. And then what's really annoying is that the front door is not centered with the dormers. And that is going to drive me insane. That is going to drive me insane. Those windows are very particular that are up here. I'm having coffee, very Lorelei coated. I love that. I love that star. 10 something AM where you are. Well, you need the coffee. Maybe you could do 10 beds instead. Ooh, that's big brain energy. Shay, oh my goodness. It's so good to see you. Oh my god, with the situation and the no power and the internet and stuff. Oh my goodness, it's so good to see you, Shay. Thank you so much for popping in and saying hello. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Are you gonna play Minecraft?
Yeah.
Oh, well that's fun.
Big chance.
Big chance, yeah?
Big chance.
Actually, maybe I could use these
I really
windows.
thought you were going to say, actually, maybe I'm going to play Minecraft.
Actually, maybe? Let's play Minecraft instead.
Actually, no, you say so. Let me play some Minecraft as well.
These have green shutters. I love that. I'm excited for it.
Guess what I did this morning?
What did you do this morning, sir?
I bought myself a book.
You got yourself a book?
Yeah, and I've actually been reading it. I like it.
Oh my, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
What type of book?
It was a Stephen King book.
Oh, what book?
It's called Fairy Tales.
Right, I've heard of that one, I think.
I have no idea. I just thought it looked interesting.
That's cool.
So I was like, I get a book, because the reason I actually did was because I found myself looking at my phone way too often.
Right,
And I was like-
right.
I was like, let me get myself a book. So when I feel the urge to look at my phone, I'll grab my book.
Oh my god, that's so good. I'm so
Right.
proud of you.
So that's what I've been doing.
I love it.
I've been reading my book in the bus.
Wow,
Yeah, it was actually nice.
that's cool. Ooh, I love those.
And up until now, it's actually a...
Is it good?
Well, yeah, it's very...
You read 50% of it? You have that book, yeah? Fairy Tales. Fairy Tales? Fairy Tale. Fairy Tale by Stephen
Yeah.
King?
It's actually written pretty... It's very nice. So it feels very easy to get into. And then
Oh, that's good.
In the beginning, I felt a little bit... I felt distracted very fast.
Right.
But then I actually got into it and I found this playlist on Spotify, which is called like...
Oh, you're one of those people that reads and listens to music at the same time?
Yeah, but it's like no lyric music.
Right.
It's just like...
Everyone says it's overhyped, but I enjoy it, right. That's cool. That's good.
So I've been... And then I found myself like listening to this music, and then once in a while like the music... It was like very calming, nice autumny music. And then it like built it up to like a little bit of more of a certain point, and then I found that the sentences were actually also building up, so I felt like the music was actually like part of the book.
I know what you mean. This only happens to me when I read Harry Potter while listening to Harry Potter music. Then that really works for me.
And then you're like, man, we're really building up to something.
Yeah.
And then like the music it goes away or it stops, and then I'm like, oh yeah, that was perfect. It built it up to this very moment.
Yeah. Phone service seems to be almost 100% back. Still no power, water, or internet though. Oh my goodness, Shay. I'm happy to hear that you're safe though. That sounds very scary. Not a good situation to be in. But thank you so much for checking in with us. It's so good to see you. You read that book, it was wonderful, yeah? Maybe I should read it too. When you're done. I mean, when am I ever... I always have a list of... A TBR list that is so long because I'm the slowest reader ever. I still have a Stephen King book sitting in on this shelf too.
You do?
Yeah. I don't remember which one. Michael Williams, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Sir, also, we have to already start thinking about what we want to have for dinner today.
Oh, man.
I know. But it's important. I don't know yet, but I'm just like planting the seed, you know what I mean?
Okay. I get it.
The task of picking out a front door is not easy. Maybe this is a good one. So it's not centered with... It's sort of like in the picture, it's like here. But I can't do that. That's gonna drive me insane. So I'm gonna do that. It's not centered with the build, but it's centered with the dormer above it. It's not wide enough. I think I want this. That's nice. And then it has just more of these windows here. Sort of... Well, maybe I could do 3 of them here. That's nice and centered. I've read 3 books this week with nothing else to do. See? Yeah. That's what no power, no internet will do to you. Pizza? Yeah. I mean, I'm not against it, honestly. You just picked up Cujo from the library. Oh, I don't know that one. I've chosen to try to start a new legacy, but trying to make my own rules. Does anyone have any good ideas? That's so fun. Oh, that's very creative. Thank you for the self-care, by the way. I'll sit up straight and do a stretchy. One of my favorite books from Stephen King is 11/22/63. Is that how you say that? Highly recommend it. It's a big one, but it's so good. I've never heard of that. That's actually a very good recommendation. About... Oh, right. Oh, that's cool, Olive. You were named after a Stephen King book. My middle name is Christine. Oh, that's cool. I love that. Oh, that's amazing. Already, I think this is sort of accurate. I mean, it's not really, but it's kind of. You know what I mean? This brings in a little bit of texture that I'm looking for. And then, okay, it needs to be way bigger because, I mean, 10 rooms. Also, the layout is different, or the shape of it is different than what we have at the moment. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Did you read this? Yes, I did. Thank you. Thank you for checking. that girl. I've missed you all so much. I haven't been able to watch due to the hurricane disaster in the area. You too. Oh my goodness. Thank you for checking in. It has been tough. Happy to be here. I hope you're safe. Sending you all the good vibes. You're not the only one in the community, so definitely thinking of all of you. And I hope things, you know, will start to get better soon. It's so scary. Please stay safe. Okay. There is, in fact, a bump out. I want to say, okay, let me see. I have to start thinking about this layout already. So let's do that. There's a hallway sort of going like this, honestly. And then there is like a check-in area here. That's, I want to say this big. There is some sort of space back there. I don't know. There's like an office of sorts here, so maybe I can do a check-in area here and then like a little office back here. There's going to be a staircase, say right about here. That actually works. Another sort of area here. I don't know what that is. I don't know. There is that living room space that is right about here somewhere. There's just lots of like little spaces and rooms. I think if I make it a little smaller again, that'll make more sense. Because I'm going to create a bump out. It's nicer though to have it bigger for the sake of space for bedrooms. We're lucky to be safe and sound. I'm happy to hear that. I'm going to go. Twitch is rude and drains my battery. Of course. I love that I got to pop in and we're talking about books. I miss it here. I miss you too, Shay. We'll see you soon. Please go save your battery for more important things. We'll be here. We'll be here whenever you can make it. Okay. Already, this is incorrect. Oh, I see what's happening here. There's that check-in space there. There's a small office. And then something. But then there's a kitchen. It's a big kitchen, but I mean, Suki needs a big kitchen. It's like that big, almost. And then we have that living room space. And then we do have like a bump out here. With a side door. And there's going to be a dining space. But this living room space is not that big. So that's a little bit annoying. But we could always just fill it up with extra hallways. You know what I mean? We could have like maybe like a small library or something in there to divide up the space a little bit more. I think there's a chimney here because there's a fireplace here-ish. If I make this bigger, I can center it. Ellie, thank you for the lurk. I think there is a library in it. Well, that would be perfect, actually. I'm not sure. Can you see that chimney? Oh, you absolutely can see that chimney from the exterior. I feel like there's a very fancy fireplace in here. That feels a little bit small, even. But it's something along those lines. Well, that works for now as a placeholder. We'll do just a complete chimney like that, maybe? Why? What? Why? Fine, I'll do a full wall. It's whatever, man. And then I'll do a shorter... Yeah, okay. Okay. So... I mean, we're also gonna need some sort of bathroom. So actually... we could... This space that I'm not sure what we need it for, because this is going to be check-in... Actually, let's make that a little bigger again. Check-in, and then a small private office for Lorelai. And then this can maybe be like a small bathroom with an area, like with a small hallway in front of it. This is the kitchen. Wait. The dining room is actually smaller. This is where I'm messing up. Okay, it makes more sense now. Wait. The dining room goes like this. It's a little bit bigger than that. It's like this. Seriously, anyone, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I literally just finished writing it out yesterday. Oh my goodness, if anyone would be interested in checking out my Hogwarts Legacy Challenge, I could try to figure out a way to share it. That's so fun, Lolly. If you want, we have a Discord that you can, if you are into Discord, if you use that at all, you can become a member of our Discord. And then we have lots of channels, and we have Sims gameplay channels where you can share your challenges. If you want to. But yeah, feel free to join our Discord. We have lots of channels going on where we can chat about different things. And of course, Sims. I think the library is back here. I see it now. I see it all so clearly. Okay, that's a little bit skinny. But it does line up with Suki's kitchen. No, but that works, though. It doesn't need to be that big. Actually, it does. And then there's a porch here. With a small staircase. Oh my god. Okay. That works downstairs. Suki's kitchen has no business being this big. It has no business being this big, but it is this big. She deserves it, though. This inn is massive. Okay. Now I kind of see the 10-room thing. I see it now. The exterior is never filmed other than the front of it, I feel. Only the front of it. Haley! Yeah, we're doing the Dragonfly! And Johanna, welcome in as well! It's so good to see you! It matches Suki's vibe, exactly. It's going to be a very chaotic kitchen. She needs room to move around, being her joyful self. Exactly. Oh yeah, here's the link to the Discord. Thank you, Olive. So, are we gonna make this entire thing 2 floors? That's going to be rough when it comes to roofing, and I kind of don't want that. Maybe we can work with this. There's a porch here that I think has a roof, but I don't actually know that. We're just gonna say that it does, though. Let's figure out this floor plan. So, what I think, this is just like going to be our brainchild, and I'm not mad about it, actually. So we can make this entire area an open staircase. I think that's Dragonfly Inn vibes, to just have an open hallway staircase like this. You're so welcome, Hilly. Not many streamers know this about me, but I'm hard of hearing. Well, I'm glad that the closed captions can help you out. The closed captions aren't always right, but it's better than nothing, you know? Lorelai being flustered when Luke shows up at the Dragonfly on opening day is engraved in my head. I am so close to rewatching that episode, and I don't remember much of it, so I'm very excited about it. Can I open that up? Is that not gonna work? I mean, I think it's gonna work. We'll just have to... Oh, that's annoying. I'll have to cut up the roof pieces. That's fine. We can do that. That's not that much work. It's like a puzzle. I don't enjoy puzzles much, but I do enjoy this one. Okay. It's kind of cute. Okay, let's open up those dormers. That could be cute for the bedrooms, honestly. You're just after that episode now? Is it season 4? I'm on season 4, episode 17, I want to say. Honorary pet pick. Oh my goodness, I love that. Thank you for sharing. Time to get my hair done. I'll be back if it's done in enough time and you're still here. Of course, Katie, enjoy your hair appointment, my love. Enjoy. Okay. I'm just kind of getting started here. How big is a bed? I do think I want to give most of the rooms their own bathroom. So I'm just plonking beds so that I have something for size proportions. That's a little big. That's a little bit excessive, you know? That could work. That's only 2 rooms, though. Gotta put laundry away and start another load. Of course, I was going to do laundry today and then I just completely forgot. Today's your affiliate anniversary. 1 year. Oh my goodness, Haley, that's amazing. Congratulations. Are you doing anything to celebrate? I used to play Sims, then my laptop broke, and given Origin is no longer connected to Sims and it's all EA now, it sucks. Yeah. Wait, but can you not get your Sims on the EA app anymore though if you already had it? Trying to build an autumnal home, but it's looking more like a grandparent's home? That sounds very cozy though. Like that sounds autumnal to me. I'm going to have to make this stuff a little smaller. How else are we gonna fit 10 rooms? I feel like this can be a room. I also did some laundry. I'm leaving for Spain. Oh, you're going on vacation. That sounds so good. I'm not jealous. It's fine. It's fine. Ooh, what about a room with a fancy little hallway into it? A little hallway with a bathroom on that end. It's kind of nice. Oh my god, this is a puzzle. That's a very small, well, it's not very small actually. A fancy room with a hallway into it. I do like the idea of the rooms all being different layout wise, and you know, I think that's kind of fun. If we make this one a little bigger, we could do the bed on this end, and then you could even do a little fireplace since we have the chimney here. One of my friends is in Portugal right now, not me being jelly. Ugh. People are so smart for going on summer vacation when it's getting colder. That's smart thinking. Maybe these rooms can have a shared bathroom. I don't know. Is that weird? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because there's gonna be like a little suite here. Yeah, that's not gonna fit. I'm also not being the smartest when it comes to this layout, I don't think. I think I'm gonna try this again. This area at least. We can be smarter about this. There's a better way to do this, surely. I could make this bigger, you know. I could make it bigger and then we'll have 3 rooms. Okay, wait. They can have their bathrooms connected like that, maybe, and then this one can have a bathroom here. And then I don't know what this is. Excuse me? Jess! Oh my goodness, thank you so much for the 25 months. That is such a long time.
Oh, hi. Almost a year, 'cause
I
I love
know.
you.
Oh, I love you too. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the 25 months. That's crazy. I really, really appreciate it so much. How are you doing? Also, seriously, anyone, thank you for the save. I need to save. I am serious, and don't call me Shirley. I knew you were gonna say that. Literally, just finished it, so I haven't finished my gallery build yet that I mentioned. Wait. Added it to the challenges. Oh, that's fun, Lolly. Thank you for sharing. That's fun. Always on the lookout for challenges. We have some ads starting, by the way. This can go like that, maybe. That's cute. And then... that area, this is just going to be, I don't know, just a little... We can figure out what kind of room that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 10 rooms is tough. 10 rooms might not be doable. But I'm not done. Because if we do the bathroom here... Oh wait, because then you can't get into this room anymore. Yeah. Yeah, that's tough. 10 beds. Put in 2 singles in place of... Oh, that's actually a good one. Yeah, that's a good one. Let's do that. Yeah. Let's go back to that idea. Long Sock Scotty, welcome in. The Dutch word for flowers. That's a good one. It's actually a different word. It makes sense, though, still in English. The Dutch word for flowers, plural, is bloemen. Or singular, bloem. I'm serious, and my name is serious. I took a page from a friend's book and set up a 30-minute timer for a save message. That's good. Plural is also German. That's true. It's kind of the same, isn't it? That is correct. We can have... We could also have like a laundry space of sorts upstairs. I don't know what this room is gonna be, but we can figure it out. And then we'll do maybe like another little living area up here somewhere. Let me get some of those base game doors. These. We can do this. They'll have a bathroom here. They'll have one here. These people can have like a fancy entryway into the room. That's nice. That is really nice. Oh, right. These people don't have bathrooms. So I guess they can have a bigger shared bathroom maybe here. Or it could be like a family suite kind of thing, where there's an archway in the room and they'll have a bathroom here that's bigger, and then I don't know, it's sort of like a joint room like this. I think that's kind of fun actually. Family room kind of thing. Yeah, sure. They can have a bathroom going like this. I think I want to fill this up. These people? Yes. These ones. This could be, I don't know, a laundry space, whatever. We probably need that too, so that's not even that bad of a plan. We could make these bathrooms bigger. Sure. I like that. Let's save it. I think I like that. Not sure how much sense it makes, but it's fine. And then I have to figure out the roofing. Oh, heavens. Oh, no. Well, I mean... there's not much we can do with it. I guess. I could always make it look a little bit more interesting by doing this. It looks a little bit less massive and blocky that way, maybe? Oh, I actually think I like that. That kind of looks good, honestly. Okay. Is there a back porch to this place? No, there's no back porch. There's just a small side porch off of the kitchen. Which is what we have here. So that makes sense. I think we're doing a pretty good job with this. It's going. It's definitely going. Thank you. It's quite big, yeah. It's quite big. You never see those bump outs on TV. But that's TV magic, okay? I can't help it. This is what we have to work with. Gamer Girl, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. I'll just make them... oh my goodness. Thank you. Oh yeah, okay, well. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna put lots of trees. We're gonna put lots of trees to hide this and what it looks like in the back, because that's horrifying. It's horrifying, but it's okay. Let me find some pillars. Honestly, I think these kind of work. Or maybe some of the base game ones. Actually, maybe these are better. I like these better though. These are prettier. So, okay. I get to center it there, but not here. That is so annoying. Because of the front door. What if I... what if I did that? It The real thing has more, like, pillars in the front, but what can you do? I want them centered. That's important to me. Found your Gilmore Girl house build on YouTube and it let me here. Oh my god, that's so fun. Welcome in. That makes me really happy. Creative liberty rocks. It does. No, truthfully though. It really does. We definitely also need some pillars here, but I think I'm gonna use different ones for that. Okay, and then we have this. Oh, well, that actually works out for us. How is the staircase here? It's just here. Okay, good. Good, good, good. So, okay. Running into space problems a little bit. Because we need a little suite here, but also we need stables kind of here. So what I think I'm gonna do, I can move it to the back a little bit more, and then I can move it over. Maybe like that. The suite in the back here is not very big. It kind of lines up with this. It's a little bit more spacious than that, but I don't have a lot more space than that, so. It's only small though, so that's good. So we could do a little bathroom like this. Let me see. Okay. And then it does go out, sort of, like that. I actually think that's pretty accurate. It's not small anymore. What if I... Hang on. What if I did one? Yeah, better. And now I don't know what this looks like from the outside. I have no idea. So, creative liberty, let's go. Please become a room. Please, I'm begging you. Thank you. There we go. Perfect. You mentioned the hurricane, just wanted to check. Oh yeah. We got our power back 2 days ago. Oh, I'm happy to hear that. That's good. The staircase for this is actually on a diagonal. I could make it a little smaller. It's a very small suite. But it's fine. And then, well, there's not much to do here when it comes to roofing it. So I guess we'll just... sort of do that. It's not bad. It's so tiny. That's the suite Richard and Emily had when they were fighting. Exactly. Yes. Exactly. Okay. And then there's stables here. How many horses did they end up getting? Just the one? We really do need all the space. Excuse me. No, I think that is good. And then we'll need the horse ranch. Definitely the horse ranch doors. Yeah, the little barn doors. I think that's perfect. I think the barn is red and the doors are white or something. Let me Google that. Dragonfly Inn barn. Maybe I can make it cuter by moving this over. Like the barn itself can be small, but then where are the horse beds? Give me some horse beds. Horse ranch. Is it under pets? I don't know. Yes. Okay, perfect. We can sort of create this. And then well, it needs to be doors. But I want half open doors. You know what I mean? So that the horses are like kind of sitting here. Maybe I should do that with a fence. Fence and a gate. Yeehaw! Exactly. Cletus and Desdemona were their names. Really? What's the season in years? I haven't watched the season in years, but things stick. Desdemona? Is that how you say it? It definitely rings a bell. That is... That's a wild name. I can't lie. What if I did this? Hang on, it looks terrible. Yeah, look at that. Amazing. And then... I guess with these pillars. And then that. I know it doesn't really match wood tone wise. That's kind of fun. That kind of works for a small barn, right? Not sure how to roof it. I guess just like this. That looks so odd. It's on medium wall height, but we can't change that, unfortunately. Does Horse Ranch have any... Oh, they do! have medium wall height barn doors. But then I'll have to make it bigger. I'm not against it. I'll have to move this, but I don't think I can. Maybe I can. Can I move it back just one? Yes, I can. Oh, that's perfect. And then I can move this entire thing. Oh, that's annoying. Can't lie. Hang on. It's a process. It's a process. We got this. And then we can move this one back. Yes. I have to work with the space that I have, okay? It's fine. Come back to me. I'll redo this. I'll redo it, it's fine. Instead of a wall between them, I could do that. Yeah, that's nice. Oh. What's going on there? There we go. Put that back. Hey. There we go. Better. This can go over one. And then that works. Small barn. I like it. Is the barn red? I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to see. Oh. There we go. Better. Okay, Dragonfly Inn. We're going somewhere. Hi, Momi. How's it going, my love? Your Gilmore Girlville series is really awesome. I started watching the show, autumn for the first time. Oh, that's so fun. Getaway Car, thank you so much for being here and saying that. Also, love your username. Absolutely love it. I'm glad you found us here. That makes me really happy. Okay, now we have to paint it. It's yellow. It's kind of boring because Kim's Antiques was also yellow. Everything's just gonna be yellow. How was last night? Oh, it was really fun. I had such a good time. I had a really, really, really good time. I was a little anxious to go by myself, but at the same time, not really, because I mean, I kind of know the situation there, so that really helps. And it was just really, really fun. I had great seats, or a great seat, except you have a seat, but you're not actually sitting. But still, like, I had a great spot. Like, it was really, really good, and I just had so much fun. This is the exact fence that they have. So happy for you. Thank you. Yeah, it was really fun. I am so happy that I decided to go. That I got the tickets for myself and that I decided to go. Were you standing? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Where'd you go? I went to a Jonas Brothers concert last night. I've been a fan literally all my life. Well, since they started, so 2007, 2008-ish. I don't like it when it's... And so this was literally a dream come true. And I got to see them live and it was just so much fun. I had such a good time. I do want it like this. But then I'm not sure about this. You know what I mean? It needs an extra pillar, but... it's not gonna be centered and it's gonna drive me insane. Actually, maybe that's not even bad. It's not even bad, honestly. I kind of like it. Okay, well, we'll keep it that way. Yeah, it was really cool. I had so much fun. And it was funny because way back in the day, like when I was a Jonas Brothers fan, like in 2008, 2009, I had this friend that I met through like a forum, the good old days of the internet. I met her through a Jonas Brothers forum, and we actually ended up becoming really good friends, and I would go over to her house for like stayovers and just like every school holiday that we had, and it was really fun, and we actually became really good friends. But then you know how it goes with those kinds of things where you just grow up and then you don't talk to the person anymore. And I was very tempted to like send her a message to ask if she was gonna go, but then I chickened out of doing that. Because I had always, like, we never really, we follow each other on Instagram. And then I chickened out. And then this morning I went to her Instagram because I wanted to check to see if she was there, if she had posted anything. And I mean, she did. She posted a story of being at the Jonas Brothers. So I messaged her. I was like, I was there. And she was like, no. And then I was honest with her. I said, I wanted to send you a message, but I don't know. It just felt very vulnerable, and I was scared that you would think it was weird. I kind of knew you wouldn't, but still. And she was like, yeah, I felt the same. I wanted to message you. And then I chickened out. So, oh, dang it. Now I'm like kind of bummed that I didn't get to see her because that would have been so fun. We could not have experienced the concert together because she had, I had a seat ticket and she had a standing like in the other area. So, but still, like, it would have been fun to like do a quick meetup or something. If you ever chicken out with me, I'll fight you. Yeah, no, but like that's different. You know what I mean? Because we actually talk to each other. And with her, it's like, I literally haven't talked to her in over 10 years. And so that was, I don't know, I just chickened out. I don't know why. I should not have, but she did too. So I guess I'm not alone in that, which is good. But still, dang it. Dang it. Hopefully they'll come back at some point and then we can actually not chicken out that time. That would be great. Okay, so here's what I'm unsure about. The Dragonfly Inn is very yellow. It's this yellow. Clearly it is this yellow. But that's the same wallpaper I used on Kim's Antiques. Is that boring? Hang on. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Maybe Stars Hollow is just boring. I mean, yeah. They only had so many materials and paint colors when they were making these sets, probably. What if you do a slightly darker one? Yeah. Come on, Pinterest. Why are you being rude to me? Dragonfly Inn. In some pictures, it's a more faded yellow. So I could also do a more faded yellow. Or we could do a slightly more orange yellow. But that's not really the color of the Dragonfly Inn. So it's either gonna be this. But that's not yellow though, that's beige. Dang it. We also have this, but that, no. This is what comes closest. And it's very annoying. Well, you know, let's just go for it. I know the little dormers are a different color, so I'll do those in a second. I think the dormers are more of that beigey tone. Not sure what color that extra sweet is. If anyone has any idea what that extra little sweet looks like, let me know. Maybe I'd want it green. It's annoying with the pillars though. Maybe brown. That's kind of fun. And then this up top, I feel like is more of that beigey color. Is it really though? Yeah. In the same pattern though. Yeah, that's better. And then we're gonna have to do shutters. The orange-ish one, better than the super light one. Yeah. Yeah. Let's just go. I mean, the only reason why I wouldn't want to use this is because I already use it on a different Stars Hollow build, but at the same time, it kind of makes it cohesive, I guess. It kind of works. And then the barn is red, I believe. Oh god, so many colors. That's just what it looks like though. It's just gonna be very vibrant and colorful. It makes me step out of my comfort zone, which is not a bad thing, in fact. And then I think I want to use Snowy Escape white pillars here. So there's a little something there, but it's not super visible. And then I guess we're just gonna use these same shutters that I used on Luke's, except these one are gonna be green. Like a dark green. Actually, that's incredibly accurate to the sketch that I'm looking at. Not necessarily the pictures. Yeah, the pictures too. The pictures too. You can't wait to download it. That's so fun. I thought it was white and blue. The barn? White and blue? Okay. I can do that too. I can't really find any. Oh my god, Pinterest is glitching out. Google. The inn. Oh, the inn, right. No, the inn is yellow. Very yellow. I'm so hungry I might eat an early dinner. Please go for it. You have to host a meeting for work. Oh, please, please go do the thing. Good luck. You got this. Actually, what's happening here is there is one bigger window. Yeah, kind of goes like this. How does that look on the inside? That's good. I need the other shutter. This one, yes, thanks. And then I'll tool them a little bit so they're not this flat against the wall. I did that trick for Luke's and I really like it. I can see Suki cooking in the kitchen already. That makes me so happy. So let's select all the lefties. And then we're gonna rotate it. No. Other way. 10. Yes. That's kind of cute, right? They're not as flat against the wall this way. Okay, they need to be a little... Okay. They need to be a little closer to the windows, maybe. Oh, that's annoying. Then I'll have to do it again. Ruby, welcome in! I'm currently doing the Grimm's, the Grim Reaper rewards. Oh, that's so fun! Are you liking it? I'm sorry, I am gonna move them in a little bit. It's worth it to me. What a tedious task. But we got this. It's gonna look better this way. Those are already good. Okay, let's try that again. That scared me.
I get it.
Okay. Perfect. Yes. That kind of looks like the Dragonfly already. I can't lie. It has such a classic exterior though. Like, it's so iconic. We need more trims in this game. Sims, we need more trims. What is this sad, sad collection? Yes, that is nice. I really like the... Ooh, I forgot a little paint here. I really like that, what is this called? Spandrel. That's cute. Okay, 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 okay. Okay. We're doing things. It also has flower boxes everywhere, but let's first pick out a roof color because this is starting to bug me a little bit. I think it sort of looks like this, to be honest. Color-wise, at least. The shingles. Or it's more like this, maybe. No, I don't like the color of that. It's too brown. Yeah, I think that's good. And then the horse stable can have, I don't know, this, maybe? Or that. No, I like that. Let's do this. Ada, welcome in! The Jonas Brothers concert was so good. Thank you for asking. It was so fun. I had the time of my life. It was really fun. I'm kind of sad it's over. Oh, I missed another roof piece. I missed a roof piece somewhere. Oh, yeah, it was over there. Okay. And here too. Okay. Also need that over here. And then I'll do a darker one here. Yes. I'm gonna have to take screenshots from this angle because no one's gonna recognize it otherwise. With this massive area in the back. But that's just what it is though. Where else are they gonna get the space from, you know? They have little flower boxes. What color is that? Show me. White. Okay. Has anyone noted the ghost cowplant? Yes, I saw that. I do remember that. I wonder what that's all about, to be honest. It's like a terracotta brown. Yeah, I'm looking at a picture now where it looks more brown. But is it brown or is that just how the lighting hits it? Love Babette. Babette is the best. Truly. Truly the best. I need to turn off debug and live edit for a second. Please tell me. Okay, this flower box comes in white. I think that's the best option. There's also one from... No. I like the colorful ones. Do we want two of them? Yeah, we do. We want two of them. Thank you for the wiggle. Better than no flower box at all. This is true. Jackie, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. That's a tad too steep, and it's bothersome to me. There we go. Maybe the roof is more of like a brown. Is that more accurate? That's the only good dark brown we have. Maybe that is better. I'm looking at kind of trying to see different pictures. Yeah, it is more brown. Oh god, hang on. It's not only how the light hits it, it's also just more brown. Olive, I love you. Thank you for hanging out. Oh, Floop's doing good, Hilly. Thank you for asking. She's doing fantastic. I think she's currently outside. She was sleeping inside all morning, but I think she's outside at the moment. Okay, but how does this look? Oh, yeah. That's a better color. I think you're absolutely right. Let me go into... I want my lighting back. Yes. That's good. Mm-hmm. And then we definitely need some pillars here as well. Brown's better, right? Yeah, I think so too. See, this is why I need you all to build with me. Then I'm kind of wondering though, for the trim around the roof, should that not be white? The dormer thingies have a very bright white trim. But I feel like either all the trims are white or all the trims are not white. Because it's weird if they have a different trim all of a sudden. Unless you do like a different type of trim.
Anke is
Oh my goodness. Uncle, welcome in. How is it going? It's so good to see you. Hello? I mean, I'm not necessarily against doing a funky trim out front here. I'm not against it. It's a nice change of pace, something I never do. Mixing it up with the roof trims. Who's gonna stop me, you know what I mean? I think that looks rather darling. Let's go for it. And then for the foundation, it has this, simply this, and nothing else. So that's making my life a little easier. Except for by the chimney. We'll make the chimney brick. A base game brick. You're alive? Well, I mean, that's always a plus, right? I think that's... choking on air. I think that's considered a positive. Okay. Dormers look white. The roof is not, which agreed is weird. Yeah, it is weird, huh? The trim for the dormers is white, but I'm seeing a white trim on this sketch of the place that I'm looking at. But then when I look at pictures of the place, the trim is not that noticeable like a white trim would be. Like there's barely a trim. I forgot this trim. So it's not a, it's undecided.
What are we eating now? Talking about undecided.
What are we eating? That's a good question. What's for dinner? No dying on stream. I'll try. Fair warning, don't wear your good slacks. Exactly. Might be a slightly thinner white. Yeah, it is. But I think if I'm gonna do a different trim, a different color trim, I want a different trim. You know what I mean? I could also just do the same trim in white, but then it just looks like a mistake. You know what I mean? I don't want my build to look like a mistake. What color porch floor? Tell me, Google. Tell me. We could always ask ChatGPT. If we're unsure. Burgers and onion rings. Yeah, we had burgers last week on Saturday. So, though I'm always in the mood for burgers, we did have burgers last week.
I forgot I made them.
Yeah, you made them yourself. They were really good.
They were.
It might be gray. I think so too. I'm just looking at the pictures and I'm like, yeah. That to me looks rather gray, which is so odd. But, I mean, that kind of looks okay. The spooky stuff, one looks kind of good, to be honest. I know we have to do windows on the place. We only have windows so far on the front of the build. So we'll have to work on that. Give me a horse ranch. Yeah, this one. I love this. Floor. That's good. Okay. Yes. I'm so excited about this. Pizza. Sir, I forget what it's called, but when I was riding my bike to the train station yesterday,
Yeah.
I came across this place that I think has Mexican food, and I forget what it's called.
Taco Bell?
No. Planet Burrito or something? I don't know. I don't think that's what it was.
Sounds like you're lying.
I don't think that's what it was. Puerto Burrito. That's what it was. I was so close though.
Puerto Burrito?
Yes. Not Planet Burrito.
And then, oh yeah, I've seen it.
What does that look good to you? I don't know. I haven't looked at the menu.
Yeah, it does.
Taco Bell. Do some modern Simmarysims because yours always looks cozier than mine. It's reshade. It's reshade. Who needs windows? That's a good question. Reshade is my life. I love reshade. I love it with all my heart. What a weird little building. I'm okay with it though. What a weird little building. I have no clue what it looks like from the outside, so we're just going with it. Little trim around it. Sure. Sure. I think it needs that. Otherwise it's a little weird. And it needs a door. I think this one would be fairly cute. Sure. And it needs windows too. Well, could do the same shuttered moment here. To kind of have it match. Do homemade bowls with rice, beans, shredded lettuce, corn. Oh, that sounds good. Yeah, Sir makes really good bowls too. You know the one? No, I'm genuinely asking.
Another one?
Yeah.
The one what?
The bowl you make with the sweet potato and stuff. It's a lot of work though.
I actually don't.
Well, kind of like the poke bowl kind of thing.
No.
Does that have sweet potato in it? Maybe I'm confusing it with something else.
Oh, or are you talking about like the? Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's a lot of work though.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. Let's put it like this: I won't be making it today.
You're not gonna cook today?
No.
Dang it.
Well, you kind of opened the door for me to say that.
Well, that's true, I guess.
You're like,
Mia, welcome in! The Pokeball? Yeah, it is delicious.
You were like, I cycled past this place that makes really nice food. Maybe we should order there.
Well, I mean,
You're
I
not
kind of
cooking
knew
today?
you didn't want to cook today, but I mean, maybe you were open to both options, but you're not. Clearly, you're not.
Not anymore.
Okay. Pokeball has sweet potato in it. Yeah. That's correct. I mean, if you want it to be in there. Stein, welcome in! Ooh, that sounds good. You're making me hungry now. I want to go get... I know, I'm sorry. Food is great, though. I'm sorry, I don't know what this thing looks like, so I'm just plunking some windows and things, and then it's probably cute. I don't know. We could do a really small window in the bathroom. I think base game has a really small square window, right? No, that's 2. Well, we could do one with little shutters. I'm okay with that. That's kind of nice. Little Mix Vinyl. Oh my god, that's so cool. Do you have a record player? I'm kind of tempted to start my CD collection over again. I know it's weird, but I had such a cool CD collection in the Zeros, and they're all gone. I want them back. All my Jonas Brothers CDs, you know, all my Taylor Swift CDs. I want them back.
All that good stuff.
That's nice. What a cute little extra suite. Okay, now I'm going to have to attempt any sort of window situation around here. Nightbot just made me crave those cucumber recipes from TikTok. The cucumber salad kind of things, right?
Oh, I have someone at work who constantly makes them.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Is it any good?
Well,
I mean, what are you really eating? Just cucumber?
Well, it's like
I would be
nothing.
so hungry all day.
She was actually, we were having lunch yesterday, and
Right.
she was making that, and then she was eating it very furiously and happy.
Right.
And I was like, "Is this your lunch?" And then she was like, "Yeah." I was like,
How?
"And then you're gonna be hungry in like 30 minutes." And she's
Yeah.
like, yeah, but I have another one. I'm like,
Okay.
okay, so you're gonna eat like 2 cucumbers today with a lot of like soya sauce? Oh. Man.
Right.
I was so confused. I was like, what?
Why?
Eat something, girl.
I would be so hungry.
Yeah, understandable.
I think it has a chimney up there somewhere. Maybe not this exact one, but something like this. I can kind of tell from a picture. Pre-Reno picture though, but still. It's really good, but I would eat it more as like a side dish.
Yeah, or like a snack.
Yeah.
Like if you're.
It's
like,
too much work for a snack, though. I would just
it's
do it
very
as a
easy.
side dish.
It's actually very easy to make.
Well, yes, but when I talk about a snack, I don't want any kind of preparation whatsoever. I just
You
want,
to
like,
unwrap something.
I want to unwrap something or peel something. That's it.
And be
That's
there.
all I'm gonna do for a snack.
Because it's not a lot of work.
No, it's not. It's not a lot of work for a side dish.
All right.
From an interior screenshot, there seems to be a window near the corner of that side of the house. Yes. So the check-in desk is here. So definitely there needs to be a window here.
I can make it for you tomorrow.
The side dish?
Yeah, decide like the very, very intense snack
Yeah, that sounds good.
for a taste test.
And then there's that, and then there's a small bathroom here. But I think I'm gonna do a different type of window there. I am gonna do just those shutters across the board because I think they're really cute. It's a very tedious little process, but it's okay. I made it once with an entire cucumber, avocado, red onion, garlic, cream cheese, roasted chicken. See, that sounds like a meal. Seasoning and some lemon juice, and it was surprisingly good and filling. Yeah, with the chicken and everything.
Yeah, that I get. I like
That's good. Then you have a meal right there.
it. Sounds good.
I mean, a meal is different for everyone, clearly.
Clearly.
But that looks horrible. Oh my god, no. Oh, it looks so bad. But it looks good on the inside. Hang on. I have to have another small window here. Preferably something that matches. Discover Uni, right? Yes. Oh, this! Oh my god, that's cute. Does it come in white? It does. I mean, this way... No, we can't... Because... Okay, wait. Ideally, I want to center windows with the roof that we have going on. You know what I mean? So let me just figure out if that is at all a possibility. No. Not like that, anyway. I could do this, and then this. Oh god, no. Come back. And then this. And then this. No, that's not possible. I mean, that's okay though. I could do this and have at least that centered. Oh yeah, okay, I guess that works. And if I then put them like this, I feel like that still works. And then we just won't have a window here, which is kind of sad. So I might just cheat that a little bit and do one downstairs anyway. Since that is going to be an office. I think that's fair. We'll put a tree to hide things. It's fine. I have to have like a nutritious meal. Exactly. The check-in window is actually closer to the corner. The curtains from the two corner windows seem to be touching. Right, okay. Well, I mean... Because the window here is also not necessarily in the corner. So I think this is one of those instances where it's just like, I want it to be as accurate as possible, but also I want it to look good in The Sims. So I'm just going to take some creative freedom. and kind of do whatever feels good, you know? Yeah. I think this kind of works. You can only do so much in the game, exactly. I mean, that's another thing though, right? You could make it, that's also a challenge in itself, to make it as accurate as possible without really taking the aesthetics in the game into consideration. But I think I prefer doing like a middle ground there. Like, yes, I want it to be as accurate as possible while still my style in The Sims 4, you know? Those shutters, though, I'm addicted. Those green shutters are perfect. Oh my goodness, Phoenix. Thank you for the save the game. Exactly. That's exactly it. The build system is just kind of limiting in that way. I really had that problem when I was building Luke's, because you can only build on like 90-degree or 45-degree angles when it comes to walls. That in itself was just a problem for Luke's, which is why Luke's was so massive compared to the real version. It still worked out, thankfully, because also items in The Sims are just more bulky, proportion-wise. So that then, you know, worked, but yeah. Okay, perfect. That's cute. That looks good. And then there is a small bathroom up there. Maybe we could do a sneaky little window here. One of those very, very tiny ones that's barely noticeable. You know what? Yes. I do like that. I do like that a lot. It's realistic that way. Okay. Now for this area. This is the kitchen. The update messed up outdoor full body outfits with boots. Oh wait, no, what did it do? Wait, the boots? What happened? Oh, that's annoying. I want it to be sort of centered. Yeah, I mean, I guess that works. For Suki's kitchen. And then I think this back here is sort of like a library of sorts. I could mess around with some different types of windows, but I actually do like the matching windows just across the build. If anything, maybe I can do some taller windows here. That could actually be kind of pretty, because we do have some really nice, like, this kind of a thing.
So food, what's it gonna be?
I don't know. Did you take a look at the
taco thing? Or the...
Actually, shutters are better. If we're doing shutters, we're doing shutters. I think they come in green shutters. They're just different. Well, actually, it kind of works. Luke's looked great. So well done there. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I'm so glad you liked it. That makes me so happy. I did, Gloopy. I did really like the new trailer. I built a residential rental and uploaded it. Stupid gallery messed it up. It's so annoying when it does that, isn't it? I got the idea to make a complex based on the city living apartments. Ooh, that's fun. I'm still so glad we get to do that now when you have for rent. I mean, you can do it without for rent too, clearly, but...
It does look tasty.
Does it?
Yeah. That's like stuff.
Pulled chicken burrito. Oh, that looks really good.
It actually does.
Whenever I hear Sir in the background, I assume it's the start of the Go Pee song. That's so funny. I mean, that makes sense though. Okay, maybe I have to create a window situation here. That makes sense.
They have like tacos
for
and
these
burritos,
rooms.
like both.
Right.
So I'm down to get something here.
Yeah?
Yeah, sure.
Sounds good to me.
How are we doing this? Do I need to...
Well, I think I want a burrito.
A burrito. Alright.
Do I? Or do I want tacos? Friends? What do I want? Do I want tacos or
Okay,
burritos?
Pulled beef burrito, pulled chicken burrito, or a Puerto burrito.
Well, the
It's
pulled
vegan.
chicken sounds really good. How about quesadilla?
They do have that as well.
I like cheese, but only on pizza, please. Sometimes on a homemade quesadilla. Otherwise, it smells like feet to me. Anyone? Anyone? Quesadilla sounds really good, actually.
They have it. Pulled chicken.
Camp
quesadilla.
Rock. Thank you.
They have pulled chicken
I saw that
quesadilla.
song live yesterday. Not to brag or anything. I was singing along to it really loudly. I posted a video of that in Discord in the music channel if you wanna if you wanna hear it. I was walking my dog yesterday and accidentally singing it out loud, and I'm sure my neighbors found it super normal and not weird at all. I think so too. I think they were like, oh, that's super normal. That's very normal and just very normal. Great. Start the party. Yeah, it's great, isn't it? I always pretend to look at the menu in Mexican places and then I end up with a quesadilla. Looks interesting. Yes. Quesadilla, please. Joe's version of Gotta Find You, he sang that last night too. Not to brag or anything, you know, but it was rare. I was there. Exactly like that. Sir, I think I want a quesadilla.
Alright. And do you want like... the
Do they
pulled-
have that with
pulled
chicken? Yes.
Alright.
I don't know how big these things are.
Me neither. It says folded soft XL tortilla.
Okay, well that's probably enough.
30 centimeters.
That's definitely enough.
Alright.
There's one place there that I've been going to all my life. I still take the menu, but never need it exactly. Isn't that so funny?
You want creme fresh with it?
Of course.
Alright.
They probably don't have vegan.
Nope.
Okay. Well, I'll just do a little bit then. Me and my shutters. That's all this build is, honestly. It's important to me, okay? The shutters matter. Because look at it. That's darling. We don't have any windows on the landing here, so I guess I'll just do that really small one. It's kind of sad, but at least there's something there. Grande asada burrito, no onions, please. Let's go. It sounds really tasty. Quesadilla and a margarita. My parents and I went to an Italian pizza place for pizza, but all we ordered subs from the place. That's amazing. No, but that's true though. You go out to a restaurant and you have something in mind, but then you look at the menu and then you want something else. Next week, it's my birthday on Saturday. And then we're going out to eat.
That's what's up.
But I don't know where to. Where should we go?
Well, if you want to go to that one place over here, I'm gonna make sure.
Oh yeah, we should probably make a reservation because they're always full.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just do that one. The same one as last year.
Yeah.
It's just a really good place. But should we go on Friday? Instead of Saturday?
Yeah.
Because on Saturday it's my actual birthday, and I think it'd be nice if I had the freedom to stream longer if I wanted to. So maybe we should do Friday. It's my birthday next week. What the heck? I'd like to speak to the manager. Because it just happened. Oh, no? Okay. There we go. It's wild, huh, Renee? 25 again. Forever. Every single year. We turn 25. Lunchtime. Oh my goodness. Enjoy your lunch, please. Do you have a favorite kind of food? Honestly, that's a very tough question. I mean, it's very boring, but I really like pizza. Like Italian pizza. I really like it. And then there are also these typical Dutch dishes that are like basically like mashed potato and kale. That sounds very boring. There's more to it than that. But that's a typical like Dutch thing, and I really, really like that too. It's a very wintry type food. But that's just why I love it so much, I think. It's very wintry and it reminds me of cold winter coziness. I didn't sign up for 37 years. Doctors didn't expect me to survive. I love aging. It means we're lucky enough to still... Exactly. That is so true, though. That is such a good way to look at it. I really need to teach myself to look at it from that perspective. And I should really celebrate my birthday more. Thankfully, I have you guys, and I celebrate it here. You know what I mean? And sir, of course.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, I guess.
Okay.
My sister and I were 3 months early. Oh, what? That's very early. The heck? Ooh, this is a bigger bathroom. We could do a little bigger window situation. Maybe not, because maybe I'd want like a double sink or something. I think like this is fine. And then here in the dining room, we could do a couple more of these big windows. I think that's actually really pretty. We could do some nice curtains there. That's lovely. And then how about some windows here? That's probably good. We could do some more shutters. It's very obnoxious. I realize that. But it's fine. You're a package deal with a twin. Oh, that explains it. That's cool. One year I'll have to fly there so we can celebrate together, Renee. That would be one epic party. We would just play Sims all day. How does that sound? Eat cake, play Sims. And then maybe another one here, honestly, so we can have a centered fireplace. That is nice. That's kind of fancy. I like it. Sounds like a party, right? What better way to celebrate your birthday? Uh, 10. And then minus 10. Oh my god. Okay, that looks weird. I fully realize that that looks weird, but hey, what can you do? You know what you can do? You could plonk a tree. It literally solves all your issues. It's amazing how that works. It just fixes things for you. It's really quite beautiful. I think I like this one better. Plonk. Exactly. That's my tip when it comes to building in The Sims. You're unsure about how something looks? Don't sweat it, kid. Plonk a tree in front of it, and you're done. Usually this is not my go-to tree, but I think it looks fine. Maybe it's not big enough. How about... give me some debug trees, please. That's what I'm missing. That's what I'm missing here. These are good. Very clippy. I actually like the orange color better. It's very Stars Hollowy, right? Born sick, but have thrived since then. That's good, Haley. I'm happy to hear that. That's good. What about that one skinny tree that I can never find when I look for it? Oh, here we go. No, it doesn't hide my problems. I needed to hide my problems. Honestly, I think that first one that I had was better. It was not this one. Well, I mean, I guess this is fine. As long as it's not clipping. It's clipping a little bit. There we go. That's nice. I feel like we need a space for the horses to go outside, but that might be a little tricky. Do I want 2 of them? But smaller? Yeah, look, that hides all my problems. Yeah. Amazing. Okay. A little space for the horses. Let's see if I can make that work. I'm not so sure. I've ruined my parents' honeymoon because I knocked on the door. I want out now 2 months early. Sorry. That's so funny though. Yep, here I am. What can you do? It's a very small space for the horses. We're just gonna pretend that this is not all the space that they have. I mean, if we make it taller, like this, it's kind of fun because when you're in the dining room, you can look out to the horses. We can even go crazy and connect it. Like this. Conflicting block clusters? I think not. Thank you. Lies, filthy lies. Then you can look out to the horses. That is really cute. Oh, that's kind of fun. I like it. Okay. We should probably have like a fence or a gate here. Yes. And maybe a barn door here too. Yeah. That is nice. Maddie, thank you for the lurk. It looks so good. Oh, thank you. This is all coming together beautiful. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Oh my god, it's the Dragonfly Inn. I was very excited about this build, and I'm happy that it's turning out sort of the way I want it to, I guess. I don't know. Do I want more pillars on the corners here? It kind of does have that. Clara, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. It looks weird in the back though. Especially here. Yeah, I'm not doing it in the back.
It's nice and cold.
Nice and cold? Oh, you're cold, yeah?
Something to wear because it's cold.
Yeah. I'm not cold because I'm wearing my brand new Jonas Brothers sweater.
You are? Where's mine?
What? You wanted a Jonas Brothers sweater?
Oh, for sure.
I mean, you should have told me.
I'm very much into all the Jonas Bros, you know that.
It was so cute. I was there by myself, and then next to me was a girl who was with her boyfriend. She was like me, very much into it, very much screaming. And her boyfriend was not. He knew all the things, like the newer stuff. He knew that, and then at some point Joe did Cake by the Ocean and stuff, and he knew that. But he did not know a lot of things, and sometimes he would just like sit down, and the rest of us were just like standing there and singing and like dancing. And he he would just sit there, and he was such a good sport. And he would sometimes like record her dancing. It was so cute. Love that song, Cake of the Ocean. Yeah, it was really good. The people went wild for it. I think there was more people like the boyfriend next to me that were like, oh, I know this one. I'm right there with you. I look like a conehead with my hood over my bun on my head. I love that. That happens to me all the time. Let me see. Can you see it? My first stream, I found you on YouTube from the Gilmore Girl builds. Oh my god. I'm so glad you found us here. More people have been saying that, and that is so fun. Like, that means so much to me. That's so cool. I'm so glad you're enjoying the Gilmore Girls builds. Handsome, yeah. Cute, cute. Just realizing that the words are actually Cake by the Ocean. Yeah. A horse just beep boops your window when you're snacking. I know, that would be so cute, huh? That would be so cute. You forgot how you found me? I think it's very fun when people tell me, or when they remember and they tell me. It's just very special. But sometimes it's just like you stumble across someone. That happens to me too. I don't know if the build has this, but I think I wanna do it anyway, because there's a lot of roof space here, you know what I mean? And I think it would look nice if we could fill it up with something. Maybe make those a little smaller. Yeah. Do you have more plans for Gilmore Girl after this build? Yes, the park for sure. And the Gilmore Mansion, Richard and Emily's place, has been requested a ton. So I think I should put on my big girl pants and give it a go. There's not a lot of pictures or anything to go off of with that one, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. At the same time, you know what I mean? I could just kind of like do whatever. I think my music is over. Hang on. I'm in a zone. I have to finish this thingy. That's not... Yes, that's the same. Music. The mansion, yeah. I think the OG Gilmore house should be on that 64 by 64 lot in the bay. I think so too. It should not be here in this area because the house is in Hartford, not in Stars Hollow. But yeah, it should be on one of those really big ones. Do you have the nursery kit, the dollhouse from Lorelai's childhood? Oh my god, yes. I do have that. That is literally so perfect, though. I don't know where that's sitting. I think it's sitting like that. Yeah, around there somewhere. Okay. When it comes to these builds, though, I really enjoy kind of adding in my own details as well. I think that's part of the fun. I think it would be really cute to have something like this on the roof. I wish we had a dormer in the middle, but... I mean, we could do this. It would be fun to have some little detail like that. Maybe a little bigger. That's kind of cute, I think. Not entirely accurate, but nice. Do you ever do cast streams? Like, would you make the characters for the world? I've never done a cast stream, and I'm most definitely a builder. However, for something different, I mean, I have been kind of playing around with the idea of doing that. Because again, definitely more than one person also asked me that. And it's kind of nice to step out of my comfort zone with something like that once in a while. So maybe for like a chill Tuesday evening stream, I could do some casts. At some point, I think that could be really fun. You see, the year was 2021, and I loved watching people build. Uh-oh. I searched for base game builds because I'm a broke bitch. Your video came up, and I was like, oh my god, this girl is such a cutie. Stop it. And then I became obsessed with you and your builds, and I wanted you to be my friend. Well, you forced me to be your friend, and it worked. Then you announced streaming, so I ran here, and I think I caught your second stream. That's amazing, Womi. Yeah. I love that story so much. I love it so much. It's a beautiful thing. Look at us now. I love you. I literally did. I'm a mastermind. Mastermind is actually about you and I. And then you were like, hey, Taylor, listen, I think this could potentially be a really good song. And now you're secretly not a broke bish, but you actually own the rights to the song. Did you save the game? I'm not sure. I probably should. Thank you. If I did, I need to do it again. And I would like to apologize, Womi, for the fact that I did not come through with my one-pack only builds that you loved so much. I abandoned that. I mean, is it ever really abandoned? I can go back to it whenever. I just never did. I guess that's the definition of abandoned, isn't it? It's fine. Don't tell her. I could do this one, but this is a little bit... Yeah, no. Yeah, no. It's creative freedom, exactly. I'll creepily admit that story is basically true. I really did watch you and I was like, she seemed like such a sweet person. I want her. No, but that sometimes happens though, right? You just come across a person and you're just like, okay, but I know for a fact that we would become friends. It's just that you don't know me and I don't know you, but I've seen your videos or whatever you come across. That is true though. That's true. Okay. This is coming together. I think what I want, though, is vines. There's also quite a big tree, sort of like in front of it, which again, set creators of Gilmore Girls, why did you not think of me wanting to take screenshots in The Sims 4 when I was going to try to build this 20-some years later? You know what I mean? There's like a big tree. Almost like this. Like basically just like right here. Basically like that. I'm not gonna do that though. But I do want something that represents that tree. Maybe the chicken pack can help me out here? Maybe a little smaller tree. Yeah. Doesn't make it better. I could put it here instead. But I have to find the right tree, and that's a challenge. And would respond to my comments like, you are so sweet for saying that. Yes, that was me. What if I told you none of it was accidental? You're the true mastermind. Oh, that's funny. Gilmore is so rude. I know. They should have called me. I guess this is literally the perfect tree. It's literally the perfect tree, but I can't take screenshots like that. It's not happening. I'll just put this. It's fine. Put it somewhere here. Guess that's fair. It comes in slightly different tones. When you move it closer to the house, the color changes. It's so odd. That's pretty though. And then they do have a... That is so much prettier, but I already used that tree. Okay, now I like that one too. They have some sort of fountain in the front. I think... Isn't there like a really pretty... Okay, I need to find fountains. Fountain. It's sort of like this one, but I was hoping for... What is that pack? The garden romantic... romantic garden, I think is what it is. Yeah, that one. No, listen, that's the one. I wish that it had a more... Oh, that's kind of overgrown looking in a way. I think that's a good size too. It kills me that this show started 25 years ago. I know, how crazy. Like the groundwork and then just like clockwork, the dominoes cascaded in a line. What if I told you I'm a mastermind? And now I'm a mod. It was all by design. It's crazy how your preset works so well. I know, it's really pretty, isn't it? The person that made this preset is so talented. And I have... Oh, this is the one I was thinking of, actually. I can't live without their preset anymore. So, they kind of also ruined me, but I'm also very thankful. Okay, I need a picture of the driveway. Oh my god, we can make it overgrown ourselves because look at this. It's literally the same little fountain. Literally the same. Except it has plants and it's kind of overgrown. It kills me that I started watching it in season 2 24 years ago. We don't want to think about it. We don't want to think about it. Welcome back from the ads, by the way. This is perfect. So we're doing this. Where's that picture I was just looking at? Now it's gone. It's gone. Oh, here it is. Okay, well basically it just has a path around it.
You know what sometimes just happens to be living rent-free in my head?
No, what?
The video that goes like...
Video girl rocks my world. Okay, sorry, yes?
It goes like... Look at this graph!
Yes!
Sometimes you just...
Now I have to explain a meme. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work.
I'll explain it. So you have like
Look
this...
at this graph.
You have this... I think people know it. You have like this...
The Nickelback song.
The Nickelback song that goes like, look at this photograph! And then it goes like... And then they cut off like the photo part. And then it goes just like...
Look at this graph. And then they show a graph.
And you see like graphics like...
And that's the meme.
That's everything.
And it's really
But
funny.
it's so funny. Because it stops also the song. He just looks
stops.
straight in the camera
Yeah.
with like a...
Look at this graph.
Look at this graph! It's so funny.
That's a great video. It's so funny.
I can probably find it if I look for it.
You've seen those? Yeah. It's so funny. I remember when I saw that video for the first time, I watched it 20 times continuously and almost peed my pants in the process. It was so funny.
Look at this graph!
Look at this graph.
I actually have it. Can I share it?
Yeah, sure.
Right, well there you go.
Look at this graph. That was funny.
I like how the video keeps going.
It just keeps
Like-
going. He's just looking. It doesn't even show the graph. It just shows.
Well, it does.
It does?
Yeah. Oh. Look.
Oh yeah, they edited that. It's so stupid. Literally so stupid. Okay, we needed to go in a circle, kind of like around here. And then I think sort of like this. I don't know. And the fact that it's just that part. They zoom into chat's face. I know. It's so stupid. Who thinks of stuff like that? Like,
It's so great.
look at this graph. I'm not sure if this is what it looks like, but I know it has like flower beds here around by the front of the porch. So this could actually be kind of accurate. And then they also have some sort of pergola type thing almost. Maybe I can use the one from Riviera Retreat, but I think that's too big. It's the right style though, but it's too big. Yeah, that's too big. However, there is a fun base game. Oh god. Okay. A really fun base game arch. Maybe some type of wedding arch. Hang on. I'm going to just search for wedding arch, I guess. That's it? What do you mean? I have packs filtered, don't I? No. Arch. What about that? Okay, well that's giving me more options. I could also build it myself, to be honest. What if I did this? I need to draw... Wait, I'll just draw a wall here, and then... This might not stay. This is just like a little brain fart that I'm kind of giving a go. Actually, this might be nice. And then, okay, well that might be... Because they do have this, but then like with fences, clearly. Could sort of do that. I hate that it has a little visual glitch on the floor because there is a room there, but I mean, we can look past it. They sort of have this though. I'm not sure if I like the, maybe it needs to be wider. Oh, that makes it better, I think. Aga or Abby, thank you so much for the follow. I'm butchering your username, but thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. What is happening? Stop. Stop it. I take it back. Thank you. Could do this. And then I don't like the pillars. I don't like those. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Boop, thank you so much for the 11 months. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, 11 months. That is a very long time. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy your emotes and ad-free viewing for another month. Coming up to 1 year, actually. What about this one? That's sort of more what it looks like, except... the spandrel looks really weird now. It needs to be more subtle. I don't know. I mean, if we have vines going up and down... Ooh, this is a good one. No, what did I just do? Come back. There we go. not bad. It adds a little bit of something to the house. Let me filter by chicken pack for those vines. Okay, that doesn't really work. Huh. Oh my god, this would be kind of perfect. Whatever goes under that. No, it's too big. Never mind. Bomi, I love you. Thank you for hanging out. Is it the right size to all place that vine window cover thing? I think it's under curtains. Oh, yeah. I really thought that was way bigger. I could size it. Or I could put 2. In my brain, this was so much bigger. Yeah. Almost. Yeah, in my brain it was huge too. I guess that's what happens when you build for a while and you work on a pretty big build. Size proportions are just like out the window. That little arch, it might not stay. Because it's not an arch, but theirs also is not an arch. Look, for reference, this is what I'm looking at. This little blob here, it's very skinny. And we don't have anything that skinny in the game. Ideally, I would want to move it a little bit farther away, but this is all the space we have. This is all we've got. There's a nice wooden thing from Get Together. Let me check. A wooden thing, you say? Let me scroll. Get Together is the right kind of vibe for the... Oh! Why is it so small? This is literally perfect. Why is it so small? Why is it so small? Sized up, it's massive. I mean, that's what tool is for, clearly. There's also... Wait. In the base game, is that one pergola thing? It's impossible to find. Pergola. Actually, let's just not filter by base game and let's search for pergola. Well, yeah, I mean, this is what I'm talking about. Okay. I have decided that I don't want my creation anymore. I don't like it. It was a nice try, but she's out the window. It looks too forced. I like the pergola, but not there. I like it as an object, though. It's looking so good. Thank you! I'm so glad you like it. Arch thing. Arch thing. Arch thing. Get Together arch thing? Because I can look for it. Maybe it's under decorations. Looking for an arch. There is clearly, of course, also that one base game arch thing. That's debug, I think. And also, for the life of me, don't know where to find it in organized debug at all. But it's like that steel frame, like that round base game frame kind of thing. Which might actually be the way to go, except where the heck do I find that in organized debug? Maybe it's here somewhere, actually. Got him. Oh my god, it's so small. Why is it so small? Bo, welcome in. You could tool mod the black one to an in-between. I could, yes. I'm gonna try. We have 2 contesters. Got it. For completeness, there's a trellis from Island Living, but it's the wrong style and too thick. Right. I know the one you're talking about. It's pretty. But I think maybe this could potentially already be good. This is a little small, but I do like it. I could size it up more, but... Ooh. I wish the legs were a little bit like wide, farther apart. You know what I mean? What if I do... This would look cute here, but if only the legs of the thing were a little bit wider. I mean, that's very cute. That is not half bad. I hope it doesn't block the entryway. I think that's very cute, actually. It's not like, it's not the same thing they have. But again, we're simifying the build. I still want to do something with this here. I feel like that's cute to have somewhere. A pathway to kind of like go through that. That's not half bad. I actually really like that. I think it should still be functional. Cute. Okay, saving. Saving. Okay, and then in the show, there's parking. Like, there's a pretty big terrain in front of it with parking and stuff. I don't think I'm gonna do that. There's not really a picture of it either. There's some, like, carts kind of parked around this fountain here. I could make this a little wider still. The barn doors are red. Red and white. I see it now in a picture. That doesn't come in red? Are you seriously kidding me right now? Is that an oversight? Well, I guess we'll do white. Also, there's just plants. Lots of plants here, so... Give me some live edit stuff. Some bushes from what I can see. Did you order food for a specific time, sir?
Yeah. 6:30.
Oh, right. What time is it? Oh my god, I've been here 3 hours?
Like in half an hour.
What the heck? What the heck? Okay, I don't like that very much. I want the bush to be smaller. I think I want... Hang on, give me some base game. I want these flowery bushes. These are the ones that cost money, though. I want the debugged version, because they're bigger, I think. Yeah, that's the one. Excuse me. Thank you. Yes. It's like we're a week into fall in the game, so I can't tell what color. I think these flowers are just white, the ones I'm using right now. Sure. And then I'll just lay out some...
No.
Oh my god. Is that Andy? Andy, welcome in. How is it going? It's so good to see you. How are you doing? Give me some chicken pack. Rose bushes, please. Not you, Andy. You can just sit and relax. It's you! It's good to see you. I hope you're having a good day. Happy Friday. Yeah, BT, we're definitely doing Gilmore Girls. We're building the Dragonfly today. And we have been building lots of Gilmore Girls already. We've done Luke's, we've done Kim's Antiques, we've done Lorelai's Residence, of course. I think I want to mix and match some of these colors. Yeah. Even though, like I said, it's fall and everything is very much not alive. It doesn't matter, it's still cute. This little bush, that's nice. Oh, and I'm so excited because we definitely have to put up all the vines here. Well, not all of them, just a couple. There's no need to go crazy this time, okay? Oh, that's nice. I love it. I don't understand why the color of this one is so off. But it's fine. I'll take it. Definitely this one over here. Oh, it's literally the perfect size. Oh, that makes me happy. That's great. Look. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's good. I should probably size this down a little bit. Sims, Marie. Sims. Yeah, Sims. What can you do? Beautiful. Yeah. Gorgeous. Stunning. Show-stopping. Love these vines. Definitely will continue this because I feel like the landscaping here is kind of landscaped because, well, I mean, the landscaping will always be landscaped, but you know what I mean? Like, it's sort of neat because they just renovated the place. But also, maybe it's just like, it's a little bit unkempt still, I feel. Could do this little guy.
It was actually very friendly.
What?
Well, the guy from like the burrito thing called.
Oh, right.
They were like,
It's not coming. Good
well,
luck.
Yes, that's what it was. No, they were like, very sorry, but all my delivery guys are out at the moment.
Delivering.
Yeah, they're all delivering, so I will be making it as soon as I know there's someone free.
Right, because
So
they
he
want
was
it to
like-
be fresh.
Yeah, and he was like, so it'll probably be a little bit later.
That's okay.
So, but I was like,
Thank you for telling me.
thanks for telling
No
me.
one does that ever.
No, I was like,
I'm just here sitting, waiting here, dying of hunger.
The problem is not really the fact that something is late, but the problem is that I don't know when it's coming.
Exactly.
Now I know it's a little bit later. It's what it,
Please, you know, just be, yeah.
Yeah,
That's good. That's nice.
yeah.
That's kind of cute, I think. We could do some hedges here as well. The perfect little spot for it. Nice that they called, right? It's just part of life at this point. Who needs matching stuff? It's fine. It's fine. I feel like I'm getting better at not worrying about that too much. Because what can you do, you know? Chicken pack. Here we go. Definitely need some of those rose bushes here too. I love these. They're so nice. Do I overuse the rose bushes for these builds? Yes, absolutely. But I love them so much. Also, I'll be there in 30 minutes. Perfect. Yes, that's when the quesadillas will be here too. So yes, by all means. Daniel, happy Friday. How is it going? We're doing some more Gilmore Girls today. Oh, that landscaping looks nice. I didn't really know what I was doing. I was just plonking. But that works. Oh my goodness, that works. We have this weird little place here. We need more trees around the space, but we don't have a lot of space. I definitely want cats and dogs though. I would love to use this, but it's so big. I mean, what if I just plonked it in the back? Like this. I'm not mad about that. I like it. Yeah, sure. Oh god. Sure, and then... Again, that really tall tree, I think, from... Chicken Pack. This one. Not a big fan of that color, but it's kind of... I mean, it's fall, so it does... match the fall vibes, I guess. This tree... Oh, yeah. I think I like that one better than this one. It's a little bigger, so I'm not sure if that's gonna work out the same clipping-wise. Oh, we're good. Well, that's perfect. Yeah. Because I really wanted that more yellow color in front. I can make it a little smaller. So that it's not blocking as much. That's good. Still not clipping? Nope. No clipping. We love to see it. I'm currently renovating a nightclub in the new Lovestruck world, and you're keeping me company. Oh, that's so fun! I had a lot of fun building a thingamabob, what's it called, nightclub in the Lovestruck world. I thought it was so fun. I didn't think I would have so much fun with it, but I did. Love that color, but on a sweater. Exactly. Exactly. Actually, I kind of want a sweater in that color. Now that you mention it, yes, I want that. Okay, that's a little bit massive. Cute. We definitely need a railing here as well, and a little fence. Sure thing. And we need pathways. Lots of pathways. This is the skinniest area ever for the horses to hang out. I'm going to just pretend that this is not their only space. They probably have like a bigger plot of land where the horses can roam free, you know? You made a church that I turned into a nightclub. Oh my god, that's so cool. I've never built a church before, but Stars Hollow has a church. Maybe I should build the Stars Hollow church, because I'm gonna, bless you, sir.
Thank you.
I'm gonna do the park with a gazebo on this lot over here, which is pretty spacious. So we could do the little church and then put the gazebo there too. I know that's not what it looks like. Bless you, sir.
Thank you.
But it's a possibility. It's an option. Thank you for that, Wiggle. We love to see it. So this fountain is definitely a little bit overgrown. So I could try to somewhat do that too, I guess, by just plonking plants. Why is that plant so green all of a sudden? It's fall. Be more dead. It's a good size though. I like it. I kind of like that. Mandy, thank you for the lurky. I really appreciate it. Weird to type Stars Hollow. I want to type Stardew Valley. I said Stardew Hollow earlier today. No, be more dying. Yeah. Can you be less demure, please, and thanks? More of these too. To spruce it up a little bit with colors. That's nice. Okay, I mean, the flower can be bigger, but we don't have to be dramatic about it. Ah! Oh my god. You got me. I got. Is that a nice overgrown fountain? Am I going overboard with it? It needs something in the front still. Ooh, this one. Purdy. Wait, no, it needs... Purdy hurdy? It needs... that one from... Cats and Dogs. This. I haven't used this yet. I mean, it's a little bit of an eyesore, because the color... It sticks out like a sore thumb. Okay, never mind. I know, sorry, Starlin. I get a jump scare, you get a jump scare. That's how it works here, okay? Otherwise, it's not fair. Simply. Okay, I guess this is working out for us. Barely any fountain visible, but that's exactly how they have it. So, I guess that works. And then we definitely need some pathways. I would ideally want a tree back here as well. Very Oprah. Everyone gets a jump scare. Exactly. It's very Oprah of me, isn't it? That's just the kind of person that I am. Just looking at some pictures. It has a tree, sort of, I mean, it has trees everywhere. This thing is basically in the forest. But I want something there. This is pretty too. Oh my god, I love trees. I love building something and then hiding the whole thing with trees. It's my favorite thing to do. Is that clipping? No. Perfect. I like that there. And then... I mean... This one's good. It's tall. And that's what we need back here. It's so tall though. It's a little bit too tall. That's weird. I don't like it. Get out of my sight. I love tree. I do. I simply do. What can you say? Oh, that looks nice. It fits in the corner. Sort of. It's kind of clipping, probably. But I mean, the horses won't mind, you know? I need to paint that ceiling. That also sticks out like a sore thumb. That's really bad. It's okay. Okay. This terrain is very sad and it needs help. So that's what I'm gonna do. I also need to layer the terrain paint more, so I will definitely be doing that as well. But then we sort of have... Oh god. I haven't even gone for a pee break. I gotta go pee. You're not wrong. I sort of have to, but not really.
Alright.
I think I might stick it out a little longer, honestly. Just a little bit. Because I really want to create some pathways here. Oh my god, that looks like an arm. Oh no, it looks like a teapot. Mary, welcome in. How is it going? It's turning out gorgeous. You're gorgeous. So I'm trying to create some pathways here. But I'm just creating a sort of like a giant teapot. Uno reverse god. Exactly. Or here, maybe. We could do multiple of these. Here and here. So concentrated. Oh, I sized that one up. That's why it looks weird now. How much did I size it up by? 0.3? Literally exactly what I did. Okay, well that's good. Haven't seen you take a break. Yeah, that's bad, isn't it? Okay, maybe I will go do that right now. Just real quick. I mean, food will also probably be here in not too long. But I'm kind of vibing still. Okay. That's nice. Oh, what was that squeak coming out of my... What was that? Okay, let me save this and then I'll quickly go use the bathroom. And we'll build for a little bit longer. Exactly. This is what happens when you go to a Jonas Brothers concert and you sing all night. You start squeaking. Okay, here's Sloop for 2 seconds. I mean, minutes. And then I'll be right back. Hello? Sorry. I forgot to unmute. I was saying the real life Floop has entered the chat. She's on the desk. I'm currently scratching her shoulder. She's really into it. She's really into it at the moment. 1, 2. Okay, we're back. Oh, Floop, I love you. Your food is here in like a few minutes. Oh, where you going? No, don't step on my keyboard, please, and thank you. Hi. Hi, baby. I can't see anything when you sit there. Okay. Katie! Oh my goodness, hello. How was your hair? How was the hair appointment? Oh god, there's food.
If it's actually the food, they're like earlier.
They're earlier than they said they would be. My Sims currently won't load into gameplay, so I'm repairing the game. Oh no. Oh no. Is it broken? That is very annoying.
It is the food.
Early food? They are early. Oh my god. No? You're not actually.
Sorry, we'll be late.
You're early. I'm not done. I'm not ready. It was like the second time I tried, so I was like, might as well. Right, yeah, that's good. Save the game, thank you. All this stress over nothing, but I love that, dude. Yeah, that's really nice, isn't it? Very considerate. I definitely have to layer this terrain paint because it looks horrendous. So kind of more like that. A little bit. And then, what can you do here? Because there's sort of like an area. No, that's way too orange. No. I hate that. Sort of like this, honestly. Yeah. Maybe I could park something here, like a car, a truck, something like that. Sarsha, welcome in. Good morning. I used your code when I pre-ordered the new pack. Really? That is so sweet. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you for doing that. I hope you enjoy the new pack. Oh, I think maybe you were just in ads, but welcome back. I was just saying thank you for using the code. That's so sweet. Very, very nice of you to do that. Oh, we could use a little horse ranch truck, maybe. Or I think there's a cuter one. Here's Lorelai's Jeep, but I mean, Lorelai's Jeep is parked right there. So maybe I shouldn't park it here. I mean, I could. Heck, Lorelai's everywhere. But let's park a tiny little truck or something. This is cottage living. What about horse ranch? They're basically the same. I like that white one. That's kind of nice. Little horse truck. Lorelai parked behind here. Luke's truck. Oh, right. This is kind of like Luke's truck, right? Okay, it is starting to turn into a car park now. It's kind of fun. I can't lie. We don't have to do Lorelei's Jeep. Amy! Oh, my lurking has paid off. My username on Discord is the same as on Twitch. Amy. Okay. Any mods here that could do the carrot roll in the Discord for Amy? Otherwise, I'll do it. After. I can VIP you in here, though. There you go. You are now VIP. If you refresh, you'll have a little diamond. You'll have a little diamond thingy. You can see if you could do it. Oh, that would be so helpful, May. If not, I can do it. It's no problem. Amazing. That's a lot of points. That's a lot of lurking. Oh my god, that's impressive. Thank you for being here and for lurking. Oh my goodness. What color is Luke's truck? Isn't it blue? Luke's truck. No, it's green. It's very green. Not this color green though. Well, I mean, sure. Sure. I don't think we have any other green trucks. We have this, but that's not it. That is more like his truck though, shape-wise. I love the streams. They keep me company while I work or play games myself. That makes me so happy. I really appreciate that so much. Did you do it? Oh, thanks, May. Thank you. What's better for Luke's truck? This one or this one? Maybe this one, because the shape is more important to me than the color match. I think I want to do this one. Kind of like the two trucks parked here. That's kind of fun. And then I want some, oh, that's really small. I want some like of this stuff here. Some barrels is always good. Now I'm coming across the debug from Horse Ranch and then I'm like, I can't stop myself. It's also good. That's nice. I'm looking for cottage living. These. Oh, yeah. Just been watching you on YouTube building Gilmore Girls' house, so I came here. Oh, that's so fun. Welcome. That makes me really happy. We're currently working on the Dragonfly. And I'm having a lot of fun with it. Also, we have this random mailbox here. I don't know where the Dragonfly's mailbox is. How am I supposed to know? Maybe we'll just put it here, because I haven't really decided what I want to do here. Maybe just some extra landscaping. I don't like this song. It's scary. Just some patches of landscaping, maybe. Some extra rose bushes. That's nice. I like how this is turning out. Maybe I don't like this part of the terrain. Maybe this needs to be less of a pathway and more just like filled in, you know what I mean? Luke, thank you for the follow as well. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I think that's better. And then the path kind of continues over there into the, yeah. Oh, I do like it. And then, of course, the cottage living grass will come in handy for this as well. Is it cottage living grass? Yeah, this stuff. It's very purple in the fall, but that's okay. Some little mushrooms here. Emily, so happy you have caught this stream. The dragonfly looks cute. Are you furnishing or just building today? We're just building and doing apparently the majority of the landscaping. I didn't think we would do this much today, but it's going really well and it's just a lot of fun. I honestly can't stop. I know that the landscaping or like the paths and stuff aren't necessarily entirely accurate. There is supposed to be like a car park and stuff somewhere, but we only have so much space to work with. And I feel like for the space that we have, it feels like we're doing a pretty good job at making it accurate. I'm not sure what the barn looks like exactly. I do know that parts of it are red, so I just took that and ran with it. For example, but yeah. Having tons of fun, and I feel like that's the most important part, right? Not sure about this. Maybe that. Oh, that is nice, actually. Yes. This landscaping, I'm so glad you like it. That makes me happy. I love landscaping. It's so fun.
I'm really looking forward to the food.
Me too. It is almost time to eat. I got the hint, sir.
Oh, it wasn't really even a hint.
No, I know. No, I know, but still, I'm also hungry though, so... The debug items are scratching an itch in my brain. I need to start using them in the game. They're so good. Seriously, having so much fun with it. I Okay, now this feels empty, so I need to do something here. I'm sorry. That feels kind of nice. I like that. Maybe size up another rose bush. Yeah. I feel like it feels pretty cohesive too. Like I haven't used that many different bushes and stuff. So I feel like it's not that overwhelming. I mean, I guess. I don't know. Other people need to be the judge of that. Just want to watch it again now? Oh, that's so fun. Such a compliment. I'm aiming to have this one done by Sunday so I can get another speed build out. It's kind of turning into a Sunday thing now. So we're definitely working on this more tomorrow. But so far, I think we're doing a pretty good job. I'm saving this. The horse ranch ones especially, I know. I love the horse ranch stuff. Whenever I open the horse ranch debug stuff, I can't stop. I win today. I fixed my code without having a complete mental breakdown. You did it. You did it. You're the winner of today, Andy. You got the trophy and the golden sticker. It's you. You did that. What time tomorrow? Same time as now. So basically, 4 hours ago. Basically 4 hours ago. That's when I start. We're filling up this lot nicely, though. I don't think I've ever filled up a lot this, like, from end to end, if that makes sense. I'm definitely saving this to my library because I don't want to lose my terrain paint. I would hate that. Oh, come on. Thank you. Oh, it's gonna look nice on the gallery too. Oh, you can already tell. That's gonna be a good screenshot. That would be a piss off. Yeah, that would not be good. That would be so annoying in this case. I am so insanely excited about this build. Every time I do a Gilmore Girls build, I'm like scared. And then by the end of the first session, I'm like, I'm so excited about this. The interior is gonna be big. It's gonna take long. I need to start figuring out the wallpapers and stuff. But we got this. We can make it through. We can do it. It's beautiful. Thank you. I'm so glad you all like it so much. That makes me very happy. I'd love to see Suki cook in the kitchen, but I feel like she could set it on fire. She probably will, but it's okay. That's part of the Cookie's process. Suki's process. That's part of Suki's process. Occasionally set things on fire, you know? It's part of the game. You got this. Thank you. I believe in us. We could do this. We could finish, well, maybe not finish it tomorrow, but we're gonna try. I'm gonna try to, you know, we gotta work our way through. But also, it takes long if you look at pictures and stuff. Okay. Looking forward to seeing more of this build. That makes me happy. Let's see, where can we go today? There's a lot of fun people live. Okay. Maybe here.
Me?
Yes. That was good. Enjoy your food. Lovely to meet you as well. Thank you so much for stopping by today. So good to meet you. Have a lovely dinner. Thank you. You as well, for whoever is having dinner. For the rest of you, have a lovely rest of your day. We're going to say hello to Zafreen. Thank you so much for hanging out with me again. If you're new here, so nice to meet you. Thank you for lurking. If you want to be notified of when I go live next, which is tomorrow, we'll be continuing this build tomorrow. You can go ahead and click that follow button right now so you won't miss it. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow, maybe, hopefully. Thank you for the raid messages. We have some raid messages there. Bye, sir. Bye, kitty. They say bye. Floop is gone. I don't know where she went. She left. I'm going to watch old Not So Very streams to go to sleep. Oh, good night. You're so welcome. I hope you have a good night's sleep. Have good food. Thank you. I will. Excited for my quesadilla with cheese. Okay, we're gonna go say hello, and I will see you tomorrow or later or in the Discord. Okay, I love you so much. I'll see you later. Goodbye.